This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. A freshman's home run. A sophomore left fielder's diving catch. Big plays of the day behind senior ace ZADA Day-ADAMS' 3-hit shutout, leading the Lady Sultans of Sultana past Rosary Academy 3-0 to advance to the CIF State Tournament Championship game. The home run off the bat of designated hitter MADELINE TorrEnueva, leading off the second.
What did you think on the swing of the bat?
Well, I knew that it was going to go over by the swing. I just felt it, and I knew. I was so excited.
The home run, the second in the CIF playoffs for MADELINE TorrEnueva, a .429 hitter on the year. The defensive play of the game made by MACY MacDonald, robbing the visiting Lady Royals of a run in the fifth.
Oh, I thought that it was going to be in the gap for sure.
You think you had a shot at it?
Yeah. Well, because I know that Ella is really fast, and I knew she was going to back me up, and I knew that I had the speed to get there. So.
Great catch.
Thank you.
ZADA Day-ADAMS takes care of 7 opposing batters herself with 7 strikeouts on the day. And when Rosary Academy does threaten, the Lady Sultans defense is there to back her up and preserve the shutout. All of Sultana's runs come in the second inning. Ella Niles follows the MADELINE TorrEnueva home run with a 2-out double that scores the speedy MACY MacDonald from second. Ella Niles, the lone Lady Sultan, with 2 hits on the day. Kelsey Kearns, another clutch 2-out run-producing base hit, driving in Ella Niles to make it 3-0. Kelsey Kearns, Sultana's senior outfielder, whom you saw a couple of action highlights clips earlier, making that game-ending catch of the fly ball to right. ZADA Day-ADAMS is strong from the start, striking out 4 of the 7 Lady Royals she will K on the day in the first 3 innings. This is a very good team offensively. These Lady Royals from down in Fullerton, a good hitting team with above-average speed on the bases, riding a 7-game winning streak into this semifinals matchup. Rosary Academy threatens in the 4th. Runner on third with 2 outs, ZADA Day-ADAMS induces the ground ball to shortstop KARISSA FILLINGAME, the throw to first baseman Camille Badabanga, and the Lady Sultans are out of the inning. Sultana threatens to add to their lead in their half of the 4th. Addie Aguaniga leads off the inning with a solid single to left. Addie Aguaniga, the first to face Rosary Academy's off-speed specialist relief pitcher. Caden Kearns stays back on the off-speed pitch and delivers the base hit to right. Caden Kearns, Sultana's senior second baseman. MACY MacDonald singles to right. Caden Kearns sliding in to second ahead of the throw. The bases are loaded, but all 3 Lady Sultans are stranded, and we go to the 5th. The score still 3-0. Rosary Academy has speed on the bases with 2 outs in the 5th when Sultana shows how speed of theirs kills a rally. This is the time and place for MACY MacDonald's spectacular diving catch. Rosary Academy stages an even greater threat in the 6th, loading the bases with nobody out. The force at the plate gets the first out of the inning. Then the huge strikeout for out number 2, as catcher Samantha Casillas holds on to the foul tip for strike 3. Remember, the bases remain loaded. That means the tying run is on first, the go-ahead run at the plate. And this is how close this game really is. Caden Kearns wastes no time getting rid of the ball after charging the grounder. This is as close as a play at first can get. The ball beats the runner by but a split second, and the shutout is preserved as we head to the 7th. Rosary Academy down to their last out. The Lady Royals' ever-dangerous leadoff hitter rips the hard shot to Kelsey Kearns, who cradles the line drive using both hands with a basket-like catch that leaves her throwing hand stinging as the Sultana stands ring in celebration. The outcome never in doubt for ZADA Day-ADAMS, who actually felt far less pressure this day than in the previous games for the CIF Division III championship.
Oh no, I think I felt a lot of less pressure, especially because as we go, I become more and more confident that everybody's going to have my back no matter what.
What makes this team so good?
I think that we all come in knowing what we have to do individually and as a team, and we work together so well.
I think the chemistry is the #1 thing that makes this team so good.
We all just have the spirit and the heart to play, and we're all feisty.
What does Coach Obi Galindo think makes this team so good? His answer on our next Video Sports Report. Stay tuned. Hesperia's John McCullough is the Mojave River League Player of the Year. The 6'3 senior led the league in scoring per statistics available, led his team in rebounding, led the Scorpions to their 6th straight MRL championship, and leads the list of 5 of Coach Bobby Tassetti's Scorpions named to the 18-member All-League team. John McCullough also described the key ingredient to Scorpions basketball success.
Yes, sir. Going into the game, Coach Tassetti was telling us how important it is to lock in on defense, pressure the ball, get the ball out of their best players' hands, to trust in him.
John McCullough averaged 22 points, 7 to 8 rebounds, and 5 to 6 assists per game, leading the league in those departments based on statistics available per Max Prep. Fellow Scorpions senior Micah Gardner joins John McCullough as a first-team selection. The 6'5 Micah Gardner was among his team's leading three-point shooters. Micah Gardner averaged 10 points a game. Burroughs is the only other team to place 2 players first team. The Burroughs leading scorer, backcourt standout Evan Hansen, is a repeat first team selection. 4 of this year's players named first team were also first team a year ago. The lone sophomore named to the All-MRL first team is Burroughs big man Terrence Haywood. At 6'6", Terrence Haywood, 35, led his team in rebounds and blocked shots. Oak Hill's Michael Miller is the only other underclassman to receive first-team honors. He, too, a repeat selection. The 6'5 junior led the Bulldogs in scoring, averaging 19 points a game, second highest in the league. He is asked, what is the one hard and fast rule every Bulldog must follow playing for Coach Rob Alexander?
Play hard. You don't play hard, you don't play. So if you play hard, you play. Very good.
Sultana leading scorer Arthur Cuevas is a repeat selection. The Sultan senior began the season great guns a-blazing in the scoring column, averaging over 20 points a game, before hobbled by a serious ankle injury midway through the MRL campaign. Arthur Cuevas ends up averaging 13 points a game for Coach Jay Harry's Sultans, who wound up going 3-7 in the MRL this year. Each of the 6 MRL teams received at least one first-team selection. Apple Valley's 6'7 senior Taryn Ross represents the Sun Devils. Taryn Ross epitomizes both diamond in the rough and late bloomer, coming on like gangbusters for Coach Jeff Wilbur's Sun Devils late in the season. Taryn Ross scored 21 against Sultana, then a career-high 30 on seniors night against Serrano. Scorpions leader in blocked shots and steals, AMAURI Dukes, is named All-League second team. AMAURI Dukes, a 6'3 senior, personifies Scorpions performing their role to perfection.
My role is to bring energy, lead the team and score and rebound and just do all I can to help our team get the win.
Hesperia pivot man Kyle Rubio, his second team All-MRL. Kyle Rubio a 6'5" senior. Hesperia's Jordan Malvo is named to the All-League team, a second-team selection. The 5'6" sophomore led the Scorpions in three-point shooting percentage and was an assists leader and top defender. Fellow sophomore Ken K.B. Brown, 23, will join Jordan Malvo to form the nucleus of veterans returning next season to lead Hesperia's drive for a 7th consecutive MRL title. K.B. Brown is 6'2", his sophomore year. The Oak Hills Bulldogs appear to pose the strongest challenge to Hesperia's reign. 3 Bulldogs returning next year join Michael Miller as all-league selections. These of the second team listing, 6'2" forward Samaj Blocker is a junior, the team's second leading scorer. He spells out what Coach Rob Alexander demands above all else from his players.
Play defense. We got to play defense. If you don't play defense, you're not playing. Simple as that.
The Bulldogs' leading rebounder will be back. Garrett Johnson, a 6'5" junior, all-league second team. Garrett Johnson runs the court as an excellent ball handler, shoots well inside and out, and is a strong defender. Sharpshooter Nevek Rincon, another junior, second team All-Mojave River League. If you have kept track, that makes 4 of Coach Rob Alexander's first 5 this season, returning all-league selections. Sultana's Johnny Warburton is one of the Sultans' leading lead-by-example standouts at 5'8". Johnny Warburton led his team in rebounding, blocked shots, and assists. Some might label him an overachiever. This veteran video journalist prefers referring to him as hardworking, full speed under control, a quintessential floor general. These players are listed alphabetically, second team indented below first team. Asterisks denote repeat selections. Serrano's backcourt and two-sport standout Garrett DiGiorgio represent the Diamondbacks. Senior Cameron Cigar, a first-team selection. Fellow seniors Mason Bush and Garrett DiGiorgio, second team. Burroughs point guard Sebastian Dreffs, a junior, rounds out the list of 18 named 2021 All-Mojave River League. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of high desert television today. 'Tis the season for postseason awards for winter and spring sports all-league teams to be announced. Video Sports lists the 2021 All-Mojave River League girls basketball team. 4 of league champion Burroughs standouts are all-league. Most valuable player, senior Amaya Ramon, sophomore Sydney Browning, senior Letty Sepulveda, and junior Lisette Sepulveda, all first team All-MRL. Burroughs went undefeated in the Mojave River League in 2021. Hesperia and Oak Hills finished tied for second with 7-3 league records. 3 Hesperia Lady Scorpions are named first team All-Mojave River League. All 3 sophomores, Queen Alla, number 1, and Savannah Wynn led the Lady Scorpions in scoring, both averaging right at 10 points a game. Diamond Zebrana, number 4, was Hesperia's top rebounder, and she averaged 9 points a game. Oak Hills' Moriah Burley led her team in scoring. We caught up with the Lady Bulldogs Junior following a win over Hesperia.
What made you different?
It was mostly teamwork and, really just being out there and being hungry for the ball.
Lady Bulldogs sophomore Kaylee Rios, number 5, is also first team All-MRL. Apple Valley leading scorer senior Presley Vargas, a first-team selection. Presley Vargas, also honored as recipient of the Shirley Richard Memorial Award, a $3,500 scholarship this year, awarded Apple Valley Lady Sun Devils basketball's outstanding senior student athlete.
I will be attending Cal Baptist University in Riverside.
What do you want to study?
I'm going to major in health science.
Lady Sun Devils sharpshooter Alex Sadi, number 4, first team. Alex Sadi, the Lady Sun Devils leading three-point shooter, her sophomore season. Lady Sultan Jr. Bella Hernandez, number 24, and fellow Sultana Jr. Percy Lopez, number 10, represent Coach Jennifer Wiedemann's girls as first-team selections. Serrano Senior Chrislyn Carey, the Lady Diamondbacks leading scorer, first team, all Mojave River League. Silverado's Vanessa Mota is the Desert Sky League Player of the Year. The Lady Hawks senior led her team in scoring, averaging 13 points a game. Vanessa Mota, one of 4 Lady Hawks named first team All Desert Sky League. Leading rebounder, 6'1" Ayala Bella, 34, is a junior. Joanna Ayala, number 24, is first team All DSL. The junior averaged 11 points a game. Jasmine Burks is a Lady Hawks senior. The players are listed alphabetically below the MVP. Silverado went undefeated in the Desert Sky League. Barstow's Lady Aztecs finished in second place. Raven Simone Ely is a Barstow junior. Christiana Quillota is a Barstow Lady Aztecs sophomore. Victor Valley Jackrabbits finished third in the DSL. Deshae Hunter, the Victor Valley sophomore point guard, is one of 2 Lady Jackrabbits first team. Jewel Rencher, the sophomore leading rebounder and team captain, the other first team selection from the Lady Jackrabbits. Gregory McClendon is of Adelanto. The Lady Saints do not list a roster on Max Prep, far less statistics. Silverado returns 4 of their 6 all-league selections. Barstow will have 3 underclassmen all-league players returning. All 3 of Victor Valley's all-leaguers will be back. The Bradco Companies present This Date in High Desert and Mojave River Valley Sports History. The Bradco Companies support the student athletes, teams, and sports programs at Victor Valley College, Barstow College, and the schools throughout our Mojave River Valley.
Emil Urado, the winning pitcher in High Desert's most decisive victory en route to the first half Southern Division Championship. Travis Demerit shows how to take the pitch away with power. Home run number 17 on the season for the Mavericks All-Star second baseman. In Travis Demerit's final at-bat of the night, he will rip a line drive over the left field wall for his California League-leading 18th home run. High Desert will add 3 more in the 8th, sending fans home with coupons for free tacos from Jack in the Box. The final, Mavericks 11-1. This will be the Mavericks' final victory of the first half as they claim the first half Southern Division Championship with 43 victories. You've seen outstanding starting pitching this night and explosive offense, but you might be surprised to learn what manager Howard Johnson considers the biggest factor contributing to Mavericks' first half success.
Well, I think mainly because our bullpen has been strong. We've been able to hold leads when we get them. Very few blown saves. Our guys done a good job with that.
The Mavericks begin second half play at Rancho Cucamonga tomorrow night.
Greg Turner becomes the first Yardbirds pitcher to throw a complete game, limiting the Monterey Amberjacks to a single run in High Desert's 5-1 home field victory. The 24-year-old from Moreno Valley strikes out 4 and walks but 1 in becoming the first Yardbirds starter to win 4 games.
Is this the best you've felt so far this season, Greg?
I think so. I mean, just went out there, tried to throw strikes, let them hit the ball, let my defense work because I know we can,
High Desert opens the scoring in the first. Patrick Jones' base hit into short right field enables speedster Dominic Zayer to score easily from second. It is 1-0. Yardbirds. Jonathan Tassis drives it over the head of the center fielder Shane Siebler for a stand-up double with 1 out in the second of Amberjacks starter Matt Nabel. Richard Lucatero, the former Silverado Hawk, swats the 1-1 delivery up the middle, scoring Jonathan Tassis from second with the go-ahead run in what shall prove to be the game-winning run. It is 2-1 Yardbirds at this early juncture. Gregory Turner's 94th pitch of the night gets the 3-6 double play to end it. Jonathan Tassis steps on first, then throws to Shane Sharkey for the tag. Catcher Richard Lucatero on Greg Turner's performance.
Greg has a great fastball command, so he was just living on the corners, and of course he has a slider, always using to either get ahead or put away guys, and of course he has a splitter, which we working on occasion, just keep guys off balance, and when he gets it going, I mean, he's, as you can see, he's unhittable, you know?
Cody Culp takes a no-hitter into the 7th in High Desert's lopsided triumph over Monterey. This series is crucial in the long term. The Yardbirds and Amberjacks are essentially battling for the third and final playoff berth in the Pecos League Pacific Division against the Amberjacks and California City Whiptails, though we are still very early in the season. Dominic Zayer has a career night for the Yardbirds, 4 hits and 4 RBIs, including this home run leading off High Desert's bottom of the first. The 11-3 victory gives High Desert a 2.5 game lead over California City and 6-game lead over Monterey for third place in the Pacific Division. In fact, High Desert is but 6 games in back of division-leading Bakersfield, 28 games into the Pecos League campaign. Desert Sky League All-Stars hold off the Mojave River League All-Stars for a 15-11 victory in the second annual High School High Desert All-Stars Clash. Granite Hills' Daniel Hawkins drives in 5 runs on the day for the winning DSL All-Stars. The contest at Heritage Field, home of the High Desert Mavericks, bringing together the outstanding prep talent from throughout the High Desert and including cross volleyball players, this time in a 4-game tournament format. Both senior All-Stars and underclassmen All-Star futures are showcased. Cesar Godinez of Sultana gets the first hit for the Mojave River League Stars. Danny Perez is the DSL starter. Perez will work the first 4 frames for the winners. Tommy Anderson, the Mojave River League Player of the Year, led the MRL Stars late game rally, driving in a run in the 6-run 7th. Anderson hit .537 in league play this season. The Bulldogs, league champs each of Anderson's 4 years as starting shortstop. Victor Valley junior outfielder Michael Nolan among the DSL stars with a multiple hit game. Nolan was the Jackrabbits' leading hitter on the year, posting a .473 average. AAE second baseman Chandler Hansen awarded the $500 scholarship to the All-Star meeting specified requirements that included the highest grade point average.
Chandler, what's this kind of the icing on the cake of a prep career? What are you looking forward to most in this All-Star baseball game?
I'm just hoping to just play baseball one last time and hopefully just have a lot of fun with my friends.
Congratulations on being an All-Star. Good luck. Have fun today.
Thank you.
Hansen takes his 3.8 GPA to Concordia University, Irvine, where he plans to major in biology. On this play, Sultana second sacker Josh Gooding, turning the double play, exemplary of defensive skills displayed by these 2014 high school All-Stars. The girls rule this day at Wheel to Wheel Raceway, including a 1-2-3 sweep in the youngest drivers' Speedway Sprints class, the Intermediates. Sophie Riley will return to the winner's circle in the restrictor class, although she gets spun around in her mud-splattered 18 in this, the first of her heat races. It will be a good day for Charlie Sabers in the Daisy Decord 6 kart, although she stumbles a bit coming out of turn 1 on the third lap of this heat race. Lila Bonham in her white number 4 kart takes the checkered in this second intermediate sprint heat of the evening. Here we go to the intermediate main, and this is where the girls take over the track. Taylor Lockman, an unexpected detour for car 17. Charlie Sabers stays in front. Here come Kayla Pollard and Alyssa Smith. Like a pair of predators, pondering when and where to swoop in and pounce on their prey, Alyssa Smith and Kayla Pollard apply the pressure on Charlie Sabers. Smith will cut to the inside on the straightaway. Pollard will look to do the same on the next lap, but Charlie Sabers shows she still has plenty of fight left, zooming back up ahead of Pollard on the backstretch. On the straightaway, Pollard succeeds at overtaking Sabers as Alyssa Smith beats the pack to the checkered. It is girls 1, 2, and 3 in the winner's circle in the intermediate main. Alyssa Smith first, Kayla Pollard second, Charlie Sabers third. The restrictor main, almost as if there is no love lost between some of these top contenders. Sophie Riley has not had things go her way the 2 previous Saturdays of racing at Wheel to Wheel, and tonight she appears determined to put that in the rearview mirror and show the fellas how a young lady does it best. Riley has to get past Austin Brundage, who is having his best night of the season, red cart 3. Sophie Riley passes Austin Brundage on the straightaway. When Brundage spins out and is unable to continue, Riley has to hold off season points leader Jason Perkey. It is mission accomplished for Sophie Riley, winning her second main event of the season, finishing 6 kart lengths ahead of Jason Perkey. Racing returns to Wheel the 4th of July, the Firecracker Derby.
Valu Quality Truck Bodies presents these high-performance flashbacks to this date in high desert, Mojave River Valley sports history. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your high desert sports report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of high desert television today. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Valu Quality Truck Body, family owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Greiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Greiner always has the best damn used cars, period. The Bradco companies support the student athletes, teams, and sports programs at Victor Valley College, Barstow College, and the schools throughout our Mojave River Valley. Iwanzik Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Desert High Transportation, reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Thank you for watching.